Hello YouTube, I hope you are doing very well. My name is Mariah. If you haven't seen any of my videos before, welcome. If you have, then welcome back. I love to share all things about manifestation, meditation, the goddess, Gnosticism, and today I am sharing a video that I am extrapolating from one of my blog posts that some people have been sharing, and I just want to offer it in a video format because, as you will learn from this video, not everybody learns from reading texts. So this video is for you if you are trying to manifest and you're finding that, vision boarding doesn't work for you, or your, subliminals don't work for you. I would like to offer a guide that is based on your personal learning style. Now, as we know, everybody's different and we learn differently based on, who we are and how we're born and how our parents learned and taught us, basically. And, naturally, as an example, I am a very visual person. I have a very easy time visualizing different things. When I do guided meditations, they're very visual because I am seeing it all with you. Now, that is not the case for everybody, but this is why when I manifest and I do my manifestations, I am doing I'm really seeing it in my mind's eye, and then that is how it materializes in my life. Sorry. I have a cat hair in my own stomach. But not everybody is like that. So if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna be kind of looking down at my blog post for reference. So if you are like me and you're a visual learner, so what that means is you remember what you see, not necessarily what you hear. And you'll know this because you might not remember people's names, but you remember their faces. So these methods are going to be better for you for manifesting. Vision boards are huge. They're an excellent way to manifest. And the best thing about making a vision board is that, and this is how I do it in PowerPoint, and I just take images from my Pinterest, my blog, whatever, and then I put it up and I will make it my computer background or my phone background, or I'll print it out, or I won't even look at it. And that's probably the better option, is just spending some time getting in a beautiful mind space and creating it and feeling inspired and creative when you do it. You can even do it in physical form and cut out magazines and stuff like that. I've done that before as well, and it's really fun. It's like a kind of like a school project, and you can make it fun. And I would recommend listening to a manifestation music, like a certain binaural beat. I really like 432 or 528 hertz are really good and really keep you in a positive mindset when you're doing these things. Another good one that I use all the time, and pretty much all my meditations are like this, are visualizations via guided meditation. So there's tons of these on YouTube. Obviously, you don't have to just look at what I've done, but there's a lot of meditations on YouTube that take you through visualizing your desire achieved. If you're looking for one specifically, I just did a really fabulous guided meditation for manifestation based on where we are in our galaxy, on our planet Earth. And I really love the technique there because it really places you, grounds you, and shows you who is giving you back your desire received. Of course, that is our planet, our Mama Gaia. Something else you can do is write affirmations down, of course. The visual of your words of things achieved. Now it can either be, and this is what most people recommend, is doing it in the first person of saying, I'm a millionaire, I'm financially free, I am in the relationship of my dreams, I'm whatever, what have you. And in your own writing, it is really powerful. Now, something else that recently has been helping me is writing it down as you and saying, you are so powerful, you are a millionaire. And then that way, when you read it, it's like you're talking to yourself. And I find sometimes that can help click things a little bit better. If you're finding that the I am is not exactly working because you have too much maybe resistance to that, you could instead just read like, you are powerful. And you think, you know what? Yeah, I am powerful, you know? And, you know, of course, just photo references of on your computer background. Your phone background is a great one. Maybe having the affirmation there with like a photo of what you want to achieve. Maybe it's a vacation, and maybe you're not in a relationship yet, so you can put like 2 hands holding, and then, you know, write the affirmation of, I met my perfect match and we're enjoying our vacation of our dreams together. That's a great one. And it's all about feeling as well. It's about like, I feel so happy and so satisfied to be in the relationship of my dreams with my perfect person. Those were the exact affirmations I used to manifest my boyfriend. Now, if you learn by your hearing, by listening to lectures, by listening to audiobooks, things like that, then you are a oral learner. And you probably have a good sense of rhythm. I know this is not me, this is my boyfriend, because I don't have any rhythm, but he does. And you might be often humming along to things, or when you're in your memories, you can hear the sounds. You might even be clairaudient as well. And the best thing to do is to listen to the frequencies that are positive and kind of tune and recalibrate your body. So like I said, I really love 528 hertz. It's really nice just having that on in the background. But something really powerful that you can do is listening to affirmations, listening to audio that is either your own voice telling you like, you are powerful, or I am powerful, or whatever method resonates with you more. And these things can just be like, I am so happy that I am finally financially free. I am thrilled and satisfied that I have the job of my dreams and I get to, you know, be the boss, or whatever it is you want to manifest. Listening to it there's a ton of stuff on YouTube as well. I love YouTube. But really, if you can record yourself and then listen to that back, that's going to be the best, because it's going to be most accurate for what you want to experience specifically. Subliminals are going to be good for you because especially if you find that you're having a lot of resistance with that you can't manifest, or that it's not happening, or whatever, listening to subliminals where it kind of bypasses your conscious mind, that, you know, the mind that's telling you that you can't have it, is going to be very effective for you. And it's also something that typically on YouTube they will put it to like one of the, like a beneficial frequency for you to listen to, so you're getting healing as well as manifestation. So that's great for you. What else do I got here? Audiobooks, that's really good. Especially something like Neville Goddard, or even The Secret, anything. Oh, I love Florence Scovel Shinn. I think she is amazing. Abraham Hicks, if you want to, anything that is really inspiring you to shift your mindset and think, oh yeah, you know, I do deserve this, or I am worthy of having my manifestation, or it's easy for me to experience my manifestation. I find that audiobooks are really good if you hear, or if you're an auditory learner, and it sinks in that way, versus, you know, if you're reading the words, maybe they don't really sink in, or maybe you just fall asleep as you're reading them. Audiobooks are going to be your friend. Now, if you are a linguistic or a verbal learner, then you enjoy using words and speech and writing as a way of absorbing your information. So maybe when you were in school, the only way that you could study was by rewriting your notes and seeing everything written down, which is kind of visual, but also not at the same time, because you're absorbing the information by writing out the words on your own. You may enjoy writing poetry. You may enjoy writing in general. And this is where you can do written affirmations and just writing them out. You know, maybe once a week or every day you have your main affirmations, and instead of how some people repeat them or listen to them or just view them, it is your preference to write them out. And as you do that, you kind of get the whole kinetic feel. You are doing it in the first person, so it is training your brain to think like that. And it's you know, it's a really good one to do. And one thing that I wrote down that really helped me to kind of move my life forward was, I'm a magnet for my own good. This is Florence Scotian. I'm a magnet for my own good. The right people, opportunities, and experience are seeking me out, and I attract them with ease and grace. And I just wrote this all the time. And you know, that's how I manifested my boyfriend, how I manifested living in Greece, how I manifested a lot of different things. It was just by writing it out. And that was kind of training my brain. And something to always add at the end with those things is that it is for the, like, it with grace, or for my highest good, something like that. That's kind of like a catch-all phrase so that you don't explode your life, because I've done that before too. Something else is talking. If you really like words, then you can kind of speak it into existence by talking to other people about it, making your own YouTube videos about it, maybe watching YouTube videos. And you know, this is like, this one that I did is the one that got me living on a beach in Greece, and then, you know, eventually my life exploded into chaos. But it really happened how I wrote it down, and this is scripting. I'm sure you've heard of this before, but it is essentially writing a journal entry about, I don't know, 6 months. I like 6 months into the future, of saying like, I feel so satisfied that this happened, or that I'm experiencing this, and I'm in this location, I'm meeting these kinds of people, blah, blah, blah. That one is like, be careful, because it will manifest. And if you are too specific or not specific enough, then it can kind of go awry. So just make sure that you write something like, this moves me forward in the best way, and I maintain healthy relationships throughout it, or something like that. Because yeah, mine resulted in a emotional explosion. That's just to say the least. Now, if you're a kinesthetic or a physical learner, again, vision boarding is going to be good for you, because you're especially like cutting it out, because you're doing the physical action of like placing it, as well as imagining how your manifestations would really feel in your body. For example, if you are trying to manifest being your ideal weight, or you have a fitness goal or whatever, then think in your head, okay, how would you walk? How would you enter a room? What kind of things would you buy? How would you grocery shop? Things like that, of really embodying it in your body now, and kind of allowing those feelings to sink in, so that you continue to sync up with that as you move forward. Acting as if is kind of building on that. So this is what I did to manifest my boyfriend. Was I just kind of pretended I was in a relationship, and I made space in my bed for him. I made space in my life and in my dresser. I like emptied out space for him to have. I ended up buying things that he still uses to this day. I had it's over there, but I had this cologne that I was using for myself because I like it, and I still like it for myself. I think it smells amazing, and it smells good on me. But it's a cologne. It's a male perfume, and now he uses it. And I bought these sunglasses that are kind of more for men, and I wore them myself, and then now they're his. You know, you can do it. You don't have to be spending that much, but just wear them yourself, you know, until you meet the right person. Or if it's something like you want him to dress a certain way, then maybe buy a shirt that you think, or that you would want him to wear that matches his style, and just keep it in your closet, you know, just save it for later, right? Like those kinds of things allow your reality to shift in a way that brings that person to you, so that you give them this thing that you have for them. Having a totem item is also a really good one. Having an item that reminds you of your manifestation. So for example, if you want to manifest wealth, then having a citrine crystal with you is really nice, and just kind of having it and feeling it and being like, yes, you know, this is bringing more wealth into my life, and every time I see this, I am reminded of that. And again, that's the feeling for you feeling learners of needing to physically do the thing in your body. It's just a physical reminder of that. Repeating affirmations in the mirror is also a good one, because it gives you, like, first of all, you're physically doing it, and then you're physically seeing yourself do it. I find that one is really powerful. And it helps to like convince you that it's really happening, because you're seeing it. You're not just imagining everything. You're seeing yourself being, I feel so incredible and so happy that I am a conscious millionaire, and I move other people's lives forward by contributing my wealth in a way that moves me forward, moves them forward, and we're all happy. You know, something like that. Now, if you're kind of too logical for all this and you're thinking like, no, this is all hoity-toity woo-woo stuff, then I want you to research the physics of manifestation and look up the observer effect, because this is the real physics that is further displaying our two-way relationship with the energy all around us. Now, if you've seen my other videos, you know that I believe and interact with this energy all around us as planet Earth, as the goddess Gaia Sophia. So when you are observing with your thoughts, choosing the reality that you want to experience, she receives it and feeds it back to you. But if that's not something that you resonate with, that's fine. You can stick to the universe, you can stick to God, you can stick to whatever. But and if you're too logical and you're like, none of that exists, then it is physics. And this materializes based on your thoughts that you put out there. There is a feedback loop that brings them back into your life. And just try it for yourself. Start thinking, and you know what, lately my thing has been the color green. I've been like green and like everywhere I see green, and it's just a matter of really noticing it. But as you notice it, it becomes more prevalent in your reality because of the observer effect. That is how powerful we are as human beings on this planet experiencing life. If you are a social learner or somebody who learns with people, then joining a mastermind would be a really good thing. Joining a community, joining, you know, even a yoga class. I find a lot of people in a yoga class kind of have this similar mindset of manifestation. And it just kind of allows you to like bounce off other people and bring it into your life. And, you know, it's a really good method, because it allows both of you to kind of, or even if it's a whole group, to really bring it to the next level. Now, if you're the opposite and you are a solitary learner, then do it on your own in a quiet space. I know that this is definitely more me. I'm pretty introverted, and I really love just taking my time by myself to visualize what I want to achieve, writing it down. Sometimes I do, but mostly it's the meditations where I'm in the core of the earth visualizing my manifestation achieved. And I really love to take the time and do that on my own. Now, all in all, that's all the methods I have. There are many different ways. There are, of course, many, many, many different ways that you can manifest. And the truth of the matter is that manifestation is very real. And I know that you know this, but when you're thinking certain things, whether it's I'm gonna have a shitty day, or everything's average and boring, versus my life gets better and better every day, or my income is increasing and increasing every day, it's really your choice what you experience. And that is the radical responsibility that we have as human creators, the gift that we have been given by the goddess who gave us life, by the goddess Sophia, by the beautiful energy all around us. She is the infinite intelligence. She is the wisdom that is allowing us to experience everything. We are in her dream, the dream of the goddess dreaming us alive. And that is why we get to interact with her, on such a beautiful, lucid level, that it really is experiencing a lucid dream in waking life. But you don't know you're in a lucid dream while you're in it because it feels real. And that's what we're experiencing right now. And you know, in our own lucid dreams, it's immediate because we are in our own mind, but because we are in the mind of the goddess, the planet Earth, it's a little bit slower because she's a lot bigger than us. Her scale is enormous. So that's why the feedback, it's not like immediate where it's like, okay, I'm gonna have an apple in my hand right now. You know, in the dream, you turn away and boom, it's there. Could you imagine? Shut up. Anyways. But, you know, it's in my head now, and at some point or another, usually, honestly, whenever I do this with food, my mom brings it to me. It could be a friend, it could be anybody. You could see it out there, like on the street, you know, but it'll happen. And it's because of your power, your ability as an observer, as a human being with creative powers, that we get to interact and dance in this two-way beautiful relationship with our planet Earth, who is giving that to us back. And that is manifestation, baby. And there's tons of ways to do it. And if you find the whole Mother Earth thing doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. But she's giving you life right now. She's giving you air. So why wouldn't she be the one that gives you your manifestations? She do. She's super nature and nature at the same time. And isn't that beautiful? Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if this helps anybody. If you find this useful, let me know. I would love to see your comments. Also, if you've watched this far and you're not subscribed, subscribe. Just do it. You're gonna love it. I'll talk to you later. Mwah.